story, a Frog and Toad story. This one's from a different book. This one is called Frog and Toad Together. Now remember the other stories that we've read, and we charted their character traits, right? You guys told me that Frog, he looks like he's slim, and we talked about the word slim. And you said he's green and he's taller than Toad. You said that Toad is plump and that he's brownish and he's shorter than Frog.
And he likes cool.
Oh yes, so when we start thinking about their personalities, I remember that Edgar said that he felt that Toad is ungrateful, but we still put that he's a good friend. He can get easily upset in some of the stories, can't he? And he seems to have a lot of problems, doesn't he? He's always got himself in a situation. And Frog is kind. He also is a good friend, smart, a problem solver, and someone said that he likes winter. Okay? So we're going to keep all of these things in our minds as we enjoy this story. This one is called Cookies. Okay? Have you ever had someone bake cookies for you? Show me a thumbs up. Okay, thumbs down. Have you ever maybe eaten too many of those cookies? Yeah? How do you know, Colby, that you ate too many cookies?
When my stomach starts to hurt and it's starting to get a little sick.
Oh, show me a thumbs up if you've had that feeling before. Like, man, those cookies were good, but oof, my stomach doesn't.
Mine is
I wish it
different.
did. Yours is different?
Mine is a little bit.
Yeah, we're all a little bit different, right, with how we feel things. Okay, so put your listening ears on. Okay, sitting on our bottoms, good job. Toad baked some cookies. These cookies smell very good, said Toad. He ate one. Who baked the cookies?
No.
And they taste even better, he said. Toad ran to Frog's house. Turn and talk to your partner. Why do you think Toad ran to Frog's house?
To give him the cookie. The day before I had too much Minecraft.
All right, so I listened in. I could hear up here because you guys are real close to me, and I walked over and listened to some partners over there. Toad ran to Frog's house. Why did he run to Frog's house, Savannah? What did you say?
So he could give Frog the cookie.
Yeah, he wanted to share with Frog. And Preston, why did he want to share with Frog?
Because he wants to be a good friend and remind Frog and tell Frog and from the other story he was so mad at Frog because he couldn't find his birthday.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if this story comes before that or after, but they're good friends, aren't they? And he wanted to share something delicious with his friend. Good thinking, boys and girls. So here he is. He's arriving at Frog's house, and we can see he's coming through the front door in the picture, and we can see, Frog, Frog, cried Toad, taste these cookies that I've made. Frog ate one of the cookies. These are the best cookies I've ever eaten, said Frog.
I think they might get a baby.
Frog and Toad ate many cookies, one after another. You know, Toad, said Frog, with his mouth full. You shouldn't talk with your mouth full. I think we should stop eating. Soon we will be sick. Show me a thumbs up if you can identify with that feeling. You have a connection. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be just cookies, right? It could be anything that you really love, right?
It could be ice cream. It could be salad. It could be a lollipop. It could be a lollipop.
All right, let's get back to the story. Let's get back to this. Elian, are you ready? You're right, said Toad. Let us eat one last cookie and then we'll stop. Frog and Toad ate one last cookie. There were many cookies left in the bowl. Frog, said Toad, let us eat one very last cookie and then we'll stop. Serene, I see you smiling. Frog and Toad ate one very last cookie.
I'm really scared. Well, I think they can
We must stop eating, cried Toad as he ate another. Yes, said Frog, reaching for a cookie. We need willpower. Why do you think Frog tells Toad we need willpower? Turn and talk to your partner.
Because
Why do you think he's saying that?
They don't want to a lot of cookies are not because so they can make you slow.
What did he say, Franklin? Why did he say we need willpower?
This is only our or not healthy.
They're not healthy for you. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Colby, why did Frog say, I want to make sure it was Frog because sometimes I get confused between the two. Why do you think Frog said we need willpower?
Because they don't want to eat too much and they don't want to get sick.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Well,
They don't want to grow
Toad,
up.
guess what?
What?
Toad doesn't know what willpower is.
What?
Let's see. He asked Frog, what is willpower? Willpower is trying hard not to do something that you really want to do, like eat a lot of cookies.
Yeah.
But like
And
over
play.
here, Troy said they shouldn't eat a lot of cookies because they're not, what did you say? They're not healthy for you. So that's why he was saying we need willpower. Even though we really want to do it, we know it's not good for us, right? So turn to your partner and tell your partner what you know about willpower. What is that? Willpower, Anya. Did you know?
And be healthy. Copy this from
What do you think, Eliana? What's willpower?
Power is when it's not healthy. But willpower is like when you want something but you cannot do it. But you eat too much coffee.
Come back to me, friends. Let's see what happens with Frog and Toad. So, Frog told Toad that willpower is trying really hard not to do something that you really want to do. So Toad says, you mean like trying not to eat all the cookies? Asked Toad. Right, said Frog. I love the way Frog and Toad help each other to understand things. Frog put the cookies in a box. There, he said. Now, we won't eat any more cookies. Do you think the problem is solved?
Yeah.
See, oh my goodness, I think Toad is being very smart. But we can open the box, said Toad. Could they open the box?
Yeah.
That's true, said Frog. Frog tied some string around the box. There, he said. Now we will not eat any more cookies.
For
But
today.
we can untie the string and open the box,
What
says
is
Toad.
You're put tape on it.
That's true, said Frog. Do you think that Toad is being pretty smart?
Yeah. Yeah. You should tie the rope around the box.
A string.
Or you could kick the box.
Oh,
Or
okay,
you
let's
could
see
kick
what
it
happens.
away.
Let's see. Frog got a ladder. He put the box up high on a shelf. There, said Frog. Now we will not eat any more cookies. But we can climb the ladder and take the box down and cut the string and open the box, said Toad. That's true, said Frog. Frog climbed the ladder and took the box down from the shelf. He cut the string and opened the box. Emma, do you think they're gonna eat more cookies?
Yes.
You do?
I agree with Emma. I agree. I'm not agree.
Okay, let's find out what happens. Sit down, please, friend.
I don't see us trying to change.
Let's see. Frog took the box outside. He shouted in a loud voice, "Hey, birds, here are the cookies." Birds came from everywhere. They picked up all the cookies in their beaks and flew away. Why do you think Frog gave the cookies to the birds? So they would eat them? Why did he want them to eat the cookies?
So that way Toad will try to open the box and try to eat.
Oh, so he was trying to keep Toad from eating the cookies. Okay. Does anyone else want to add on to that? Edgar?
Because they have to lose weight.
Because Frog and Toad have to lose weight? It could be. They didn't mention that in the story, but that's a possibility, I suppose. And that could make you not feel well, right? Yeah. Easton, did you want to add on to what Savannah said? Okay.
Because Toad will be sick.
Because they would both feel sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Now we have no more cookies to eat, said Toad sadly. Not even one. Yes, said Frog, but we have lots and lots of willpower. You may keep it all, said Frog. I'm sorry, you may keep it all, Frog, said Toad. I am going home to bake a cookie.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, not bake a cookie, bake a cake. Okay? So he still wants to eat some sweets. Can you turn and talk to your partner? Do you think, this is the question I want you to talk about with your group. Do you think that Toad and Frog have willpower?
No.